Hello, Jinxie. Hello, Ori. Oh, my mic just fell down. Mike, you okay? You okay, little microphone friend? You alright? You okay? You good? Do I need to tighten you?
You will give me an egg.
I don't actually know how to tighten you. I think he'll be okay. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if he has any issues again. Hi, Zar! Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. Zar's being a hashtag gamer. What are you hashtag gaming? Do tell me what that entails. I want to know. I want to know about the hashtag gaming. Ori says, oh yeah, yes. Hi, it's me, Katie She, and it is you, my favorite people on the internet. Jinx, I think I've already said congrats on getting the first, but I don't remember if I did, so just in case, congrats on getting first. Oh, Zara's playing Warframe. Ori says, Katie, I lost my arm, my leg, my other arm, my foot, my other foot, and my cheek. Do you happen to know why you took it? I'm real sorry. I was hungry. I'm sorry. Jinx is an acceptable firster. I definitely read that right the first time. I didn't have to do a double take. I'm a sensible cat. I got a little silly, Your Honor. I did get a little silly. It keeps happening. So I was reading about I say reading, I wasn't reading, I shouldn't lie. I was watching a YouTube video. I don't know why I said reading. That was never gonna be true. I was watching a YouTube video about the Alpine divorce epidemic. It's not really an epidemic, but it is among people that regularly go on big hikes, which I am not one of. But anyway, it made me sad, the idea that, like, you're with someone you care about, and they're just like, ha, okay, well, I have a goal to hit, so I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you can be here and hopefully still be alive when I get back. Don't like that. Oh god, what? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but my whiteboard just came crashing down and took most of my desk with it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be a pain to sort. And it's like I could sort it now, but realistically it's not gonna get any messier. Probably. Or any less broken. It did. I'm glad it came through, so you all didn't just see me get immediately distracted by the nothing, which would be very cat of me. Just give the whiteboard a raise, Katie. I'm going to need to give it multiple raises, I think, by reapplying multiple strips of command tape to the back to hold it up. The only thing is, it was squint on the way in, so I adjusted it and I pressed it firmly against the wall to make it sit straighter. And apparently I went, excuse me? I refuse to be straight in the presence of Katie Sheehan and just fucking jumped off the wall, which honestly, based, we stan her by whiteboard. They're still a bit problematic because they're white, but you know, they're doing their best. But apparently straightening it was a bad idea and I shouldn't have done that. And I should have known better. I apologize for straightening the whiteboard. Ooh, Katie, did you see the pictures? I did not. On. Hang on, wait, I did see a pop-up somewhere. Hang on, WhatsApp? No, Discord. Hang on. I'm going hunting. Discord. Yo! Okay, so Arya sent me a mock-up of a chest dress shirt, and that's amazing. That's incredible. But also, I think you should get branded with your VTuber Sona instead. Where's my Ori Vusan VTuber branded shirt? Come on. If I will send you the links to the people who did my logo and my little chibi Katie. You can join me in the Guichi style. We can be style buddies. Oh, my notes survived. It survived the trip. And a screenshot of them. Oh, a screenshot of the boys.
You will give me an egg.
Okay, I needed all my Twitch to my charity. Good for you, but also, like, that's fair. Your next payout? I don't know. Do you do that every time? Is this a 100% thing? If so, that is hardcore. Good for you. Hi, Dark Shade. Those are amazing pictures. Also, I love the boys, especially the little men. Ori got to meet the Puggos in real life, and so did Zar. Zar's already met them, but Zar got to see them again. That's fair. That's fair, Ori. Well done. Well done. Next Twitch payout is 80. Oh, nice. And is that one also going to charity, or is that one going to the Ori fund? Because if so, and you need some art recs, do hit me up. Do hit me up. I will send you some recs. Because I am down for Ori themed chess gear. I think it would look incredible. Does it have to be a white shirt for chess? I'm afraid of wearing white shirts because I am inherently a disaster. So for folks that are unaware, I missed Tuesday's stream because I was doing work travel. And it was great fun. Had a great time. Wore my little bee pinafore dress, which Zara and Ori have seen and Dave's seen. But if not, imagine a very cute dress. It's adorable. Hell yeah, 10/10, love it. But I also spilled 2 different full cups of coffee on it. And I don't know why. I don't know why. My hands just... I was holding cups of coffee and my hands just decided to cease function. Did I get distracted? I don't know. They just suddenly decided, you know what? I don't feel like holding the thing anymore. I don't feel like holding the thing anymore, so I'm just not gonna. Dave's theory is it's because I skipped breakfast, but I didn't feel hungry. Why hands do this? Does have to be white? I prefer black or grey personally. Yeah, I'm team black shirt. I feel like black shirts look good for chess. I think the one time in my life I had to do a formal chess event, I wore a black shirt. But I'm not even sure it was required. I might just be feeling emo that day. Katie, you cannot get me to send you a reference sheet, but I want it though. But consider, I want it. So I had the work event. It was really fun. I went to an English city. I will not name the English city for doxy reasons, even though I kind of really want to.
Right.
Hello,
God.
Sambians!
What do we do?
Star Wars Raiders!
Normal.
Hello! How was the Star Warsing? Hi Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders, welcome on in. If you have been watching the stream for a long time and you need a little break to go get food, water, tea, Earl Grey, hot, whatever you need, if you need to pop away and take care of yourselves, if you've got D&D happening in the evenings, go ahead and do that, my lovely, lovely people. But otherwise, hi, it's me, Katie Shee. I'm a chaotic Scottish cat girl, and today we will be playing a bit of Return to Ash, a visual novel about being in purgatory for having a dead social life. It's really fun. It's really fun. But right now, I'm just recapping because I am just back from a little trip to England, to an unnamed city in the Ingerlands, which isn't London. I can at least say it wasn't London because it's usually London for me. And it was a good time. Raid from the stars! Wars from the stars! Did you have fun? The Star Wars game is there's always so much happening all at once. Ingerland! Yeah, Ingerland! It was nice. I have gotten the hang of finding Iron Brew when I'm down south. I have basically latched on to the fact that every little off-brand corner shop, which so far consistently seems to be run by nice Indian men. I've not found any disruption to that so far. But all of these corner shops seems to stock Iron Brew, and I appreciate it and love it. Ori is frightening me with a good time by talking about wearing a Katie Shee sponsored dress shirt. Ooh. Oh, Sambiance, have you ever considered a Sambiance branded chess shirt? Your logo would look so good on a chess shirt. On the little pocket, you could have your logo. It would look incredible. You could get them embroidered. A chess shirt, yeah. A shirt that you wear for chess stuff. Chesh. I don't know why I can't say Chesh today. I'm saying it like Zara's friend Chesh. Cheshire Cat. A shirt that you wear for chess. Yeah. Is this just a Denmark thing? Because I feel like when I had to do chess matches, I think I had to wear like a smart dress shirt, but that also might have just been because I was in a posh school, in air quotes. A school that was trying to be posh. No wonder I kept losing. You weren't wearing the magic shirt. That's it. It might be either Ori's club rules, maybe, or more of a European thing. Ori says, I will not put the dress shirt into action, you know, with designing it until I've guaranteed that the logo design we are getting is an AI generated. Some old peeps at the club. So fun. Oh boy. It's just me, Casey. It's just you. Okay, okay. That's fair. Okay, okay. We have established the chess shirt is an Ori thing. Okay, it's not standard. But Sambiance branded, like a nice Sambiance branded polo shirt or t-shirt, that would go pretty hard. I stand by that. I stand by that. It's like dress shirts while playing chess. Oh, see, you know all the rules for chess, so I just assumed that this was a thing that I just didn't know about. And a tie and dress pants. Ori, have I ever seen you not wearing a dress shirt and tie? I'm not convinced that I have. You know the rules, and so do I. Eric Rosen sometimes wears the shirt, oh no, my queen. Oh, my Sachi, that's so good. Irish Year tournaments most likely have dress codes, yeah. I believe in October I didn't. I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was colder in October, so we were probably mostly like hiding under our jackets. Oh. But Sam, if you're needing to raid and run, please go do whatever you need. Go have fun. Go have a party. Go play D&D. Go eat food. Whatever you're needing. Just as I press enter. Same brain cells between Sam and Crippy. We love that. We love that. I hope that the Star Wars went amazingly. I have returned from England. I will do that and go make dinner. I hope the stream goes well. I hope so too. England was fun. My plane home decided to stop working, which was a little rude of it, but that's okay because they managed to get a second plane over there from a different Scottish city in half an hour, which is fucking impressive. I know some Scottish cities are close together, but that is impressive. We love a fast replacement plane. Also gonna love my oh no picture pose in one of the photos Dave took. Where are you guys sharing photos? I've not even seen them. And that your novel is visible. I hope so too. I have beverages. Does that count? Hell yeah, I am on the I am brew and lemonade. And Ori, I have tried the schnapps. I suspect they would very rapidly kill me. When Ori was visiting, they tried the spiciest chicken wings I have ever seen in my life, and it reminded me of why I should never eat spicy things. I just won't even make a reference sheet. You need to have as much of a full body shot as you can, ideally front and back, and you can focus in on any details that are particularly important to you, like zooming in on the eyeballs. You can also look at my blue sky, where we have a Katie ref sheet, which has gone through many iterations. And if I pull up the Katie ref sheet just now, I can show you some of my little tips for reference and I can't say sheeting because it sounds too much like shitting. Reference shitting. We have been enjoying the snaps, but very carefully because you may be trying to kill us. Killing us. With fun. Let me get my reference sheet and pop it up on the stream. PNGs. No, it's not there. I know there's a reference folder somewhere. Refs. Aha! Aha! Now I need to wait for the NAS to catch up. References have like my drawing folder. Oh, my Satchu, can I recommend, if you've never tried it before, the application QuickRef? It is so good for having a bunch of references up on the screen. I love it to pieces, and it's totally free with no ads or any nastiness. Let me get the link for it. Is it QuickRef? I need to check, because QuickRef is one that I used. But I also get the Apple and the iOS and Windows one confused. QuickRef? No, it's not QuickRef. What is it called? Hang on. It's here somewhere. It's here hiding in my folders. QuickRef is awesome. Yeah! QuickRef is the iOS one though, isn't it? Because I had the iOS one, which is incredible. And I also found a Windows version of it that was also really good. Not BREF. Something ref. Yeah, okay, you've got it on Windows, that's the main thing, whatever it is. I'm gonna very quickly see if I can find it though, because it's gonna bother me not knowing. And I might forget it exists. I usually have it on my toolbar because it's one of those programs I just forget exists if I don't keep on top of it. Diddly 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 do. Something ref. You know, if Windows would just let me use wildcards, that would be so much better. PureRef. PureRef is the Windows one. Incredible piece of software. Highly recommend it. I'll pop the link in the chat for anyone who's curious what I'm yapping about. If you do art and you're on Windows, highly recommend PureRef. It's my friend. I love it. I love it. I love a good referencing tool. Oh, but yeah. That's it. Yay! Katie, choose between... I choose 12. 12 is what I choose. I parked out by the lake. Also, what I was doing before I got sidetracked was I was putting my reference sheet up on screen. But first I need to check if this is the most current one. Doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. What does that mean? What does that mean? What have I done? What have I doomed you to? Yes, you're getting a reference sheet. Fuck yeah! I'm winning! Okay, I have a reference sheet. Let me pop that up. Here we go. So, in fact, let me take you to the gaming room and I'll pop it up again there. That would make more sense because then I can put it on the proper corner. Let's go to the gaming room. And then we're gonna make it all like fit in the square. Yeah, so this is the Katie reference sheet, and I'm not gonna just stand here and be like, wow, I love my design, because you all know I love my design so much. But for us, the key considerations for a VTuber ref sheet were things like making sure it's behind the overlay. You gotta have your credits, of course, very important. But for us, because the main use of the ref sheet is commissioning art, having the full body pose was the key thing. Having a couple of zoom-ins on the face and torso, because a lot of artists just like doing torso up. And then other than that, it was about getting the little details that get messed up a lot or are tricky to bringing those into focus. So things like the tartan pattern, because drawing tartan is hard. Cat Chiso, where's Cat Jedi? Oh no, I'm shaking you by the scruff. So for us, things that it's mostly things that if it gets wrong, I get a little grumpy. That's what we try and get and focusing on. So like if the Scottish flag is butchered, I get grumpy. If the Bi flag is butchered, I get grumpy. If the tartan is butchered, I don't really mind, but it's really difficult to draw tartan, so I include the pattern there. The nya waistband on the trousers, it gets confused a lot for hya or haya or various other words, which I didn't realize. And looking at it now, just looking at it right now on my hips, I can be like, yeah, I totally get it. Ends are complicated. So we try and include a zoom for that because it gets misinterpreted a lot. And of course, we've got the art for my little Mac badge on my lapel. New York cat, exactly. My little Mac badge got the art for that because I don't expect anyone to be redrawing that, but it's nice if they include it. And the boots, we rarely get art with the boots on, but when we do, it goes fucking hard. So it's great when they get that right. And I used to have a close-up of the eyes because for folks that are less aware, my eyes do have a ton of detail, but also most artists just kind of do their own thing with eyes now, so we don't really bother with it. We don't really bother with it anymore, but we used to. But now it's just like, you know what, I'm just going to let artists do their own thing because there's too much going on here. I used to have like guidance for the freckles as well, but again, it just felt like I was going a bit overboard. And just kind of confusing people. Also, what we did do is, oh yeah, I was showing the eyes. So my eyes have a bunch of details in them, but really all they need to do is get the right color ballpark, and I'm a happy cat, you know? Even if they don't, even if they just pick a random color, I'm still happy. Art is art. I think it's too much detail now in the eyes. Yeah. Too much detail for most artists, yeah. And there's things in here that I think are cool, but are also kind of difficult to show on stream. Like, I've got a little animated cat at the bottom curve of the eye that comes to life occasionally. There it is. It swings its tail and then it goes back to sleep. Very cool. Don't expect anyone to be drawing that though. That's way too much. That's way too much to be expecting of people. Let's head back to my corner if I can. Can I? No? No? And like, I could include details for the ear piercings, but honestly, I don't mind. Even when I'm drawing art myself, I just kind of go wild with the ear piercings depending on the mood. So for me, the reference sheet's focus is the stuff that I really don't want people to get wrong. So the Bi flag, the Scottish flag. And that's really it. That's really it. That's kind of the focus of it. And the cat on the eye can confirm. Yee. And other stuff that we include is we include a pronunciation guide because we occasionally enter like rate my VTuber or what do you think of my VTuber, like tier list things. And when you're just looking at reference images, it's very hard to get the pronunciation right. So we try and give a guide. She, her, just because it's useful to have, especially if you're doing like a tier list rating, so you're not like misgendering someone. The species being Kate, she. I put that in for my own indulgence. I don't know if it makes people go, haha, yes, the Scottish folklore. I don't know if people just go, I don't get it. Or if people go, ah, yes, Katie, she is a play on Kate, she. I don't know. It amuses me, so I put it in there for my indulgence. And the Oshi mark, again, I don't think many people care about Oshi marks for indie VTubers, but I include it for funsies. Sometimes you gotta have fun. The fact that I'm 5'4", small and angry, not technically necessary, but I feel like it's a very important part of my lore that I'm a shorty. I'm a shorty. I'm a grumpy little cat. Very important. Scottish Cutie Pie Detective Prince Raglan, hello! Hello! How are you doing? When I include the tongue piercing, again, that's just me being indulgent, because I like to include my tongue piercing. And if people draw it, I'm happy. If they don't, I'm happy too. My avatar is 5'2", and it's important. I want to be short. Hell yeah. I should draw Katie Fanner just because I'm too lazy to draw everything. But something that is actually important, I will draw. Oh, my statue. Yeah,
You will give me an egg.
VTuber design gets me in my head a lot because the whole thing is that it's supposed to be super detailed because it's the focal point on the screen, and like a flesh and blood person, you can't make yourself entertaining by changing up your outfit as easily. But the animation fan of me is always like, I wish it was simpler. I wish it was simpler. Which is why we occasionally have simpler versions of Katie that I do try and have fun with. Like, for instance, have you all seen an adorable pixel Katie lately? If not, you're about to. Because she's a cutie patootie. When she loads, there she is. Ha! Hi! Hi! The only thing that I don't like about this simplified design is I haven't managed to draw the egg yet. But that's because I'm lazy. But other than that, I do enjoy simplifying the design. Oh, I also haven't drawn on the piercings. I should do that. Will I? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someday. But yeah, I do think it's a mark of a good design when you can simplify it if you can. But also, if I think too hard about making my design perfect to a design standard, I also get up in my own head about it. So, you know, we don't stress. We also don't stress. It's also important not to stress because we're just being silly on the internet with our OCs. So it's okay if I don't have the most distinct silhouette, you know? Katie, says Raglan, did you know I'm working on a video game about a child lost in the realm of tricksters? Brownies, kelpies, spunkies, and selkies are all in it. Oh, that sounds so cool. Also, what is a spunky? I don't know that one. Hang on, I'm Googling. This is a risky Google, but you know. Oh! Oh, it's Gaelic. Why did I not know that? Wait, the word spunky comes from Gaelic as well? What the heck? Oh man, I'm learning stuff. It's from the Scottish meaning of spunk, meaning a spark. Oh, dang. It's like a will-o-wisp. Oh, that's so cool. So I did not know that use of spunk came from Gallic. Oh, I'm learning new stuff today. That's exciting. That's very cool. By the way, Kay, I'm not putting too much effort into it. Ori, you don't need to put any effort into your ref sheet. Like, anything is better than what we've currently got. Anything is good, Ori, please, please. Like, I'm not even going to guarantee I'll do anything with the ref sheet. I just would like to have one so that I can have grand plans, and maybe I'll be able to action them. Maybe. But if not, at least there will be a ref. And we are playing today Return to Ash, which is in my other launcher. Where is it? Anything's better than nothing. It's true. It's true. Perfect is the enemy of done. And that is something that I need to remind myself on the regular because I have problems. Return to Ash. There we go. Ba-da-ba. What was the thing I saw recently? Oh, it was a great interview from a game developer talking about her thing that basically the number one problem she sees with people she mentors, is that they spend so long trying to get the game perfect for release that they never actually release anything. And having an imperfect work out there and released is so much more valuable than never releasing anything. And I was like, oh, okay, critical hit. I feel that in my little soul. I feel it. My last name is from the Lowlands, and my dad brought me single malt scotch when he visited last year. Oh, that's so nice, Raglan. Did you enjoy it? Perfection is a cruel mistress. She is. She is, and I am terribly vulnerable to the perfectionism urges. Terribly, terribly vulnerable to it. I am mostly saying these things for myself because perfectionism has destroyed many a creative project of mine, and I'm still actively trying to recover from it. You're spacing it out. Oh, lovely, lovely. Enjoy your free stream streak, Sloth God Girl. Okay, it's in your DMs. Ari, that was quick. Well done. Well done. Proud of you. I think my Discord might be closed. No, it's not. Perfect. Perfect. Ari, your hair's so curly at the back. I rarely see that. I love it. That hair's very important. She's... Okay, that's a great ref sheet. I love it. I love it. That's perfect. Thank you very much, Ari. I appreciate you. Thank you for your hard work. I know your hair is curly IRL too. Yeah, and I love that it matches your VTuber. Curly hair, curly hair. Who was I speaking to that has curly hair recently? Oh, one of my work colleagues. Yeah. They were talking about the joys of it, and we were both bemoaning the fact that when growing up, if you had curly hair, you always envied the straight-haired girlies, and vice versa. If you had freckles, you always envied the plain-skinned girlies. I don't know what you call it. And vice versa. If you didn't have freckles, you were always like, man, freckles are so cool. That's always the way. The grass is always greener. So, plain-skinned. I don't know the right word for not having freckles. An adorning skin. My sister is very annoyed that I have curly hair because she had to curl them manually. Oh, you're winning, Ori. You're winning. I love natural curly hair. I have big curly hair envy, but that's because my hair is naturally these little like wolf curls at the bottom. That's the best I can do. And even that, like, that's barely a curl. That's barely a curl. My hair just likes to be flat, and the minute it rains, it will go full drowned rat of just dramatic straight lines. Ah, well. So the game we are playing today, my lovely, lovely people, is called Return to Ash. It is by the creator of a game called Bad End Theater, which we played recently, and it was amazing. The full playthrough is up on YouTube if you want to experience all of the bad endings and maybe some good endings as well. And cute girls and cute guys and adorable little chaos creatures. So Return to Ash is their newest game. It was recently free on the Epic Games Store, so if you're a regular downloader of their free games, it could be in your library. Check it out. Ori says, I chose a very sibling choice for a souvenir for my sister who asked for something. It's a coaster that explains what Egypt is. I love that. Egypt is one of my favourite local words, honestly. It's so good. And Egypt, for folks that aren't familiar with it, it basically means idiot. But it's a bit more. It's not like super derogatory. It's fairly lighthearted. Like, you're an Egypt. It's a bit like a bit cheeky. A bit like just calling someone daft. You know. It's kind of like, you know, Bobby from Supernatural when he calls people an idiot, and you're like, okay, there's affection there. Very similar to that. I would call you an idiot affectionately. Like, Ori, put the spicy stuff down, idiot. It's a great phrase, though. My old neighbor was, oh, it's very humid today, but my hair was very curly. Oh, curly hair, my Sachu. Curly hair. Lovely. Yeah, I feel fortunate that I don't have to worry about the humidity for my hair, but I do have to worry about looking like a literal drowned cat every time it rains. I look so pathetic the minute I get caught in rain. I can just feel everyone looking at me like, oh, you poor thing, and I'm just like, meow, meow. I went outside and the outside was wet. Pity me, pity me. I do milk it a little. But you know, you gotta. So Return to Ash, for folks who are unfamiliar, it's a game about being in purgatory for having a very dead social life. We're not dead yet, but we might be if we don't sort things out. Dun dun dun. And our main character is called Ash, hence the name, or Ashley, but she prefers Ash. Sambians never gets with Supernatural refs. Has Sambians still not watched Supernatural? He needs to get on that. We've got a friend who just started watching it, and honestly, it's great. It's great. It's aged pretty damn well. So I'll quickly show you guys the characters before I forget. I think there's a menu where I can show you. So, characters. This is me. We are Ashley Wintergrave, who prefers to be called Ash. They were admitted to hospital 7 years ago, and they've been forgotten by all their old school friends, all their family, basically been left there because nobody knows what to do in a hospital. It's boring and awkward, and they're just like, you know what if we just start visiting less and less and less? And stop visiting at all. So that is how her social life died, which is, it's very sore. Very, very sad. I've never watched Supernatural. Ori, you should. I recommend it. It's fun, it's campy. It's inherently very queer as much as it tries to be, like, straight. It's a great show. Highly recommend it. So that's Ash. Okay, if I end up in the hospital, you don't have to visit me. Listen, if you end up in hospital, you will not be able to stop me visiting you. I always have a bug-out bag ready to go. I will show up there with more games consoles than you know what to do with. Any entertainment that you require, I will be there with it. I'm ready. You know I love my bags, but I love my emergency bags as well.
Normal.
Amoria, hello, welcome on in. What were you playing? Welcome. I probably just fell down some stairs or something. Ori, do not fall downstairs. Because if you do end up in hospital, it's going to be an expensive flight for me to go see you, okay? Yeah, I sent Katie a picture from the hospital. Next thing I see is a screenshot from a book plate. Yep. Oh, which spring? Oh. How was it? Did you have a good time? I need to remind myself. I'm looking at the Steam page just now for Witch Spring. So I remember it looking really, really good. Peggy 16, that's not Witch Spring. Oh, wow. Oh, everyone's cute. Everyone's so cute. Okay, this looks adorable. Holy smokes, I love this. This looks incredible. This looks so good. It's so cute. Who's the studio behind it? Kiwi Walks. I don't know them, but the style is feeling very nostalgic for some reason. Oh, that's so cool. I love the cutesy RPG game. It's lovely. That's incredible. That's incredible. Okay, I'm definitely adding that to the buy list. That sounds so good. But welcome on in. Amoria, if you're needing to go get food or rest after stream, do whatever you need to. Thank you for bringing your lovely community here. Today we're playing Return to Ash. It's a game where we are in purgatory for people with dead social lives, but we're not dead ourselves yet, as far as we know. Trigger warnings apply for matters involving death, terminal illness, and we will be touching on aspects of taking your own life. So if you need to step away because of that, that's totally fine. We love you so much and we appreciate you. I will try and warn before I jump onto dark topics, but as the game progresses, I might just do it automatically as the story leads there. So yeah, keep that in mind. I feel targeted with this disclaimer. It's up to you, Ari. It's up to you. You do whatever you need to. You do whatever you need to. But you look after your brain. But I will be talking specifically about that topic in a very fictional context. And as much as I try to be respectful, I do sometimes get a little silly about it. I think I may have found a game for Katie though. Oh, do tell, do tell. So we've got Ash here. They have been in the hospital for 7 years. They have a very bad illness. They prefer to go by Ash. Their pronouns are she and her. And their social life died when everyone stopped visiting them in hospital. Thank you, Moria. We have Scarlet. She is an office worker and she claims she was murdered. Though I am suspicious of this and think that potentially the person who killed her was herself. Because she was in a very high pressure office job and got involved in a lot of controversy involving a boss, a male boss that betrayed her. And I think she's potentially being a bit disingenuous in her wording and hasn't quite come to terms with what happened. Technically that would still be murder. Yeah, so she's not lying. She's not lying. But then potentially if she's here, maybe it wasn't successful. Yeah, a little white lie, and I'm with her. Like, I think it absolutely does. In this circumstance, it should count. But I think she might be being a little dishonest about what happened to her. Slay queen, do not slay queen. Only take the queen if you're playing chess. But it's interesting. I'm really looking forward to finding out what's happening to her, and we are working on her bond, so I think we're gonna find it out pretty soon. Celadon is goes by he, him, and they are trying to pass Death's trial in order to revive. They appear to have been involved in like a multi-level marketing or a pyramid scheme type thing, which killed their social life by alienating them from all of their friends and all of their social contacts, feeling like they were being used for this scheme. We're not currently doing their route, but we will be trying to follow up Scarlet's route with them to try and get a little bit closer to Celadon. And we have Death. They are them. They are an adorable NB, and they love gaming, and I love them very much. They are also on the list, probably directly after Scarlet, actually. I love cute girls and cute NBs. There with the Queen of Witch, she's dead, Nurse stepped down, smashed out. Absolutely. Death is adorable. We love our NB Little Reaper here. She is a delight. But right now we're locked in on the Scarlet path, so do keep in mind we are at 2 hearts out of 3, which means we're probably going to get to the heart of the matter very soon. And I don't think it's going to be pleasant, no matter what her story is, so keep that in mind. I'll take a one-night stand with Death. It's still Death, we'll still be dead by the end of the day. Ori, can I recommend to you a little game called A Date with Death? Because it's fantastic. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good, Ori. I love my Grimmy. I love my little guy. No, you cannot. Okay. Fair. Fair. Fair and real. I disallow it. Fine. Okay, I won't recommend it to you then. I won't say that it absolutely fits the story you just described and would be right up your street. I definitely won't say that. So, onwards into the Scarlet route. So, Scarlet has been talking a little bit about wanting to start over, start a new life, turn a new leaf. And talking about how because she was murdered, there's no salvaging her old life. And that she's definitely super duper dead. And again, she's just been kind of very vague about like the murder in a way that makes me sus. Like, And starting your own life does make me think of the topic I mentioned earlier. Yep. Ori trying to mother me. I will not be mothered. I will mother instead. So Scarlett's been talking a lot about starting over, and here she asks if she should change her name to Rouge, like the bat in Sonic, or keep Scarlett. And for now, I'm going to choose you should keep Scarlett, because in one of Scarlett's bad ends, she becomes this persona of Rouge and decides to stay in purgatory forever and be like a guardian angel of death. And she looks incredible. She absolutely slays. But we want her to try and stay as well adjusted as possible. So I'm going to say you should keep Scarlett. Abandoning your name? That's too sad. You should keep it. I'd like to, but I don't think that's possible. I'd rather not let my old life haunt me. But I like the name Scarlett. Oh. All that aside, let's stay focused on where we are now. Right, okay. Finding a way to revive. Our protagonist Ash, by the way, her IV drip acts as an hourglass for how long she's got in purgatory. So right now we're doing okay. We've got a decent amount of IV fluid left, fingers crossed. It's not a very time-intensive game, so it should be okay, but it's a good indicator of how close we are to the end of the story. I think that our next step is to try and get more information out of the others. They're probably more willing to talk to you than me, so I think you'd better be the one to do it. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Scarlett needs my help. She's relying on me for this. I'm so just like energized by this. I'm like, I'm gonna help my friend. Yippee! Just make sure to take everything Death says with a grain of salt. Celadon too, honestly. That man is beyond help. I'll let you know what I find out. Yippee! Thanks, Ashley. I promise we're gonna make it out of here together. And I don't enjoy being called Ashley. I would much rather be called Ash, but I'm being a little bitty passive. And not saying this to Scarlett. Which is that's not good friendship. Friendship, you should be honest with your friends. If you don't like what they're calling you, tell them. And if they keep calling you the wrong name, hit the bricks. Yeah, we can do it. Oh, Ashley's little eye bags when she smiles. Tired queen. I'm clicking in the wrong window. Here we go. As I leave the room, I can't help but feel giddy with pride. I'm gonna be useful to Scarlett. We're a real team now. This is feeling ominous. What have I done? I'm nervous. Am I being used? I might be being used. I hurried down the hall towards the elevator, my IV bag swinging along beside me as I walked. Okay, you're always useful to me. Oh, thank you, Artie. When I reach the elevator, I press the button to close the doors behind me. Where should I go? The morgue. I want to see my NB, Death, first. I'll talk to Death first. I need to ask them about my hourglass. I steel myself and press the button labeled B2. Basement 2. Bing bong! When the elevator doors open, Death's scythe drops in through the small gap like a guillotine. The blade sticks to the floor, set a couple of inches deep. It takes me a moment to register what happened. Thank God I wasn't standing there! Once the doors fully open, they jostle the handle and swing the weapon back over their shoulder casually. I've been expecting you. To kill me? Oh, look at her little face. She's so cute when she's nervous. Nah, wanna hang out? You're not gonna swing your scythe at me anymore, right? Don't be such a baby. Follow me. Like I have a choice. Now, we've played this scene before, where we did a bit of gaming with Death, so I'm going to skip through it, but it's in the earlier playthroughs. Wait, what's even happening here? I need to get information for Scarlett. Hey, Death, can you pause? Why? Because it's hard to have a conversation over all the gunfire and explosions. Death is playing GDA, which is definitely not Grand Theft Auto. Ori is imagining a scenario where I end up in hospital. I send Katie an image of the hospital and then I fall asleep. I wake up to Katie at my hospital bed. I didn't tell her which hospital I was at. And then an iron brew is shoved in my face. I love that. Not only is the flight unrealistically efficient, but I've managed to obtain Iron Brew. Or I've taken just an entire whole bag full of Iron Brew. I would do that. I would do that. It's the healing brew! Then yell. I'd rather not. Ugh, boring. To be honest, I do love it. Dave does love geoguessing. Yeah, I'd be like, Dave, Ori's in hospital. You need to locate them. You can buy Iron Brew in the airport after security? Yeah, but then if I'm coming inwards, I probably won't be able to get it in arrivals, right? That's the thing, that's where they get you. Because I've fallen into that trap before. I've been like, I can get it after security, so I can definitely get it before security, right? Nope. Doesn't always work that way. Def pauses the game and leans towards me. So you're like Scarlet's lackey now, or what? Scarlet's my friend! Saying it out loud makes me feel good inside. It's nice to have a friend, even if we're in the afterlife. Alright, you're no longer in the EU. Yep, you begin to see the issue. You begin to see the issue. Wait, with your EU passport you can just freely go from arrivals into departures? Oh. I mean, even when the UK was in the EU, you couldn't really move freely between arrivals and departures. You'd have to go through security. And going through security means having a flight ticket. If you have nothing to declare, you can. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that it works that way in the UK. Generally, the only way to the after security stops is going through security, which means having a flight ticket. If you've not got a flight ticket, you won't make it through the first barrier, or if your flight has already departed and landed, it'll block you at the barrier. So you can't really go casually wandering in the security shops. You can only go to the pre-security shops, so they've got their own little niche. Damn, well, I guess it's too late for you then. Too late? For what? You don't care about GDA and you're happy being someone's puppet. We'll never get along. Oh no, I've ruined my life. I'm not a puppet. I think it should be doable, otherwise you'll just have to chug Iron Brew. I'm pretty sure it's not doable. I'm pretty sure it ain't doable. Why'd you come here, Ash? You dragged me here! You came down the elevator to talk to me, right? You never gave me my hourglass. You don't have one. I don't? I'm unpausing now. Def resumes their grand escape from Hell's police force, driving down a blood-soaked highway as helicopters riddle Lucy's car with bullets. I don't have an hourglass? What does that mean? I guess if it was something they made up just to put pressure on Scarlet and Celadon, it'd make sense that they wouldn't care to give me one. Maybe Scarlet's right then. Def's just playing games with us to keep us from reviving Def. Come on! So from the other playthroughs we know that Ash's hourglass is her IV. But if Def doesn't tell her that in this route, then she's got no idea. Which is a shitty thing to do, Def. Don't do that. I gotta tell Scarlet about this. Trusting whatever Def says is definitely a mistake. Def, no, you've just torched the trust, any potential trust there. Def doesn't say a thing when I walk out of the morgue. I have better things to do than watch them blow up tanks. I should talk to Celadon next. I'll give Scarlet an update after that. Hey honey, I have a stomach ache. Dave, why? I chugged the brew. I have had to do many panicked eating things before airport security. Especially for the homeward trip, because I'm usually coming from the office and I've just had to grab some food on the way. So it is very usual to find a Katie She in front of security, just like hiding behind a pillar or something, just going nom 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 nom, looking miserable as she tries to quickly finish something that won't make it through security. I find Celadon in the lobby. He's turning his hourglass over in his hands, the sands still steadily flowing in one direction. I'm sure he's still thinking about the trial. At least I would be if I just wasted the past couple of days going up and down an elevator carrying coins around for no reason. Be me and arrive 10 hours early, playtime to eat. I can't do that for work trips. I have to try and get a full working day in beforehand. But yeah, if it's a personal trip where I've got a bit more leeway with schedule, I am a bit of an early bird. Sometimes. But also, parking is fucking expensive in airports, so I can't be too early. Now I know I made the right decision, leaving him to it before. My help would have only made it worse. Celadon's been here the longest, aside from Death, of course. I need to learn more about his situation so I can report back to Scarlet. Hey, let's talk. Huh? Sure, Ash. Is there something in particular you wanted to talk about? Everything that happened, I guess. Ah, yeah. How are you feeling after all that? Probably a lot to take in, huh? Death called us miserable losers. A little harsh, right? Yeah, I'm not really miserable, but they're right about me not having any friends. Oh, well, I'll be your friend. Everyone needs a pal, after all. Oh, we increased our Celadon bond! Let's go! I'm struck by his warmth. He seems so genuine. Can I call you Donnie? Please, no. Anything but that. Kitty, I'm taking a flight. You're watching the boys, Dave. Okay. 5 minutes later, Dave in a message. Why are you taking a flight? I wish we were that independent IRL, but in reality, it would be one of us clinging to the other going, why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving me? What did I do? And that would happen regardless of whoever it was that was jumping on the plane. Why are you going without me? Why are you leaving? We share a laugh and continue chatting. I tell him about myself, how most of my life has revolved around my illness, being hospitalized, how I hadn't had any visitors in over a year. That must have been what marked my social death. My family, everyone, I was dead to them. It hurts to think about, so I changed the subject. Be cringe and be free, that's fair, Ori, that's fair. I appreciate this fanfic where Dave and I are not horrendously codependent. I love that for us. Character growth. What was your life like? How long have you been here? You know, I'm not really sure how long it's been. Scarlet's the only one with a watch. And it doesn't get dark. The days must really blend together, huh? It's probably been a few years. A few years? Damn, Celadon. Could you ask Death to find out? They don't like me very much. He sits in one of the chairs and I take the one beside him. Oh, a little side profile of Donnie. My life before this was, I dunno. I ran my own business, I had a wife, I thought my family cared about me. But I went into debt, and no matter how much effort I put into my job, I just sunk deeper and deeper. New fanfic drop. Sleepy Katie messages Dave at work. How do I make toast again? Dave, you put the toast in the toaster and you click toast. Honestly, the minute I message Dave with a sleepy like, how do I make food? He just goes and makes the food for me, because at that point, he knows it's too late for me. I have the energy left to ask for help, but not to do the thing. I'm in dire straits at that point. If I'm not too stubborn to ask for help, but I'm still like asking for help for basic stuff, I'm just like, oh man, food. Food. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, working hard, hustling, you know? His breath goes unsteady. I don't know what to say, so I keep listening. When she handed me the divorce papers, I thought, great, now I can spend more time selling products. My whole family stopped talking to me. I don't know what I did wrong. Those products help people, but my mum called it a scam. But it's not a scam, they're health supplements. I use them myself. If you have enough people in your downline, you can make thousands of dollars a week. You just have to keep recruiting. And it's fun. You get to work from home and talk to people you never would have talked to before. It's the kind of work you could even do from a hospital bed. Heck, you might feel better if you take them yourself. Health supplements? Oh, Sally, on. Yep, Ori. I really feel for him. He's bought into the MLM talk. For folks that are less familiar, this is what he's saying is very much the idealized vision that people want you to believe any multi-level marketing scam or pyramid scheme type business can give you. This whole idea that, yeah, you get to work from home, you get to set your own hours, you can make thousands if you just build it up enough, and this whole idea that all the control is in yourself and down to your success, it's all in your own hands and down to your ability to sell things, is the story they want you to believe. The reality is that it's very, very difficult to turn a profit with those kind of products, and the pipeline of people you can sell to is finite. You might have some friends and families that will buy it at first, but it will dwindle. And if you try and push it beyond the point where it would naturally dwindle, you're going to torch your own social circles, which is what Celadon has experienced. Any kind of pyramid scheme or multi-level marketing scam is set up to profit the people at the top in huge ways, but the people lower down, even at Celadon's level, especially at Celadon's level, are never intended to profit. The odds are heavily, heavily stacked against it to profit. Yeah, so Celadon here has bought very much into the fairy tale that they like to sell vulnerable people to get them on board. And if people are vulnerable enough, they can be pushed to quite horrendous lengths and absolutely wreck their social circles in the process. Dave says, I'm just very proud of you for asking for help since it is your last resort. I'm getting better at asking for help, but I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it. Health supplements? The company is called You Thrive. Get it? Because it makes you thrive. His mood changed really suddenly. I've never heard of this company, but it sounds important to him. Ash, when you get out of here, I'll send you the sample kit. You can try it for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and say he's paying for the samples out of his own pocket, which is another way they like to get you, is you are encouraged to give people little freebies and little extras to get them on board, and then they'll definitely pay you more down the line when they get hooked, which isn't generally how it works. Oh, a hot Danish guy won the Eurovision. That's awesome. That's awesome, Ori. That's okay. I shouldn't be taking supplements without my doctor's permission. Add time. Okay, we'll BRB. We're back, gamers! We're back. I've been really enjoying how, realistically they write Celadon on this. Like, they're very much just someone who has absolutely drunk the MLM Kool-Aid and are trying their best. I mean, they should have had a reality check when the divorce papers arrived. That part is also very true. They're not without blame, but my god, my heart goes out to them. Because I've seen a lot of people fall prey to MLMs. The t-shirt. Oh, is that some Katie art you're seeing, Ori? Or is that a Eurovision thing? Could be both. Could be both. Oh, and I've just seen the thumbnail of the Denmark Eurovision entry, and it already looks great. Oh, I'm so hyped for Eurovision. I'm so hyped. In fact, was the t-shirt rip on BRB? Eurovision thing, it's in the dance. Got it. Okay, I'll look forward to that. Thank you, Ori. I'm going to add that to my queue right now, actually, so I don't forget, because my brain is full of bees. Actually, will this somehow break my stream if I do it? Maybe. We're about to find out. It's okay. It should be fine. I've added it to my queue. Yeah! Eurovision has so many hot people. Eurovision is such a great showcase of hot people of all genders, all across the binaries and non-binaries. It's so good. It's so good. I love Eurovision. Hate the organisers, but you know, that's life. Love the contest. Hate the people running it. That's what's great about U5. It doesn't interfere with any medications. It just boosts your immune system along with many other benefits. I really expect Ash is going to be like, if it boosts your immune system, then it should interfere with medications. This is getting weird. Why is he giving me a sales pitch when we might be stuck in the afterlife forever? Celadon? I'm healthy, so it didn't make any sense that I died. And now he seems back to normal. So this social death thing, that must be it, because no one talks to me anymore. They all blocked my number. Did he scare everyone off with how intense he is about his job? Oof, that's pretty sad. Well, at least we have each other, right? We're not friendless losers anymore. Celadon smiles at me, then takes his hourglass from his pocket. He stares down at it with great sadness in his eyes. I don't have the heart to tell him Death's probably lying about the hourglass stuff. I'm not sure it'd make any difference. The years he spent here doing Death's impossible trials, that must have taken its toll on him. Beneath this friendly exterior is a man on the verge of breaking. I pat his back, not knowing what else to do. If he was to revive, would he be able to make new friends? Would I? Well, at least I have Scarlet now. Hey, good luck on the next trial. I'm sure you'll pass one eventually. Celadon? Right, yeah. He slips his hourglass back in his pocket. Thank you. I'll do my best to pass the next trial. I'm a little worried about that brief snippet of Celadon there. Like, there is no shine in there in his eyes there. That's concerning. That's concerning, buddy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Be okay, Celadon. Be okay. Good. I found out a lot about Celadon's background. It doesn't sound like he remembers dying, but it's possible he could have passed in his sleep, like what probably happened to me. Oh no. So Ash is currently following Scarlet's idea that they did actually die for real, for real. Scarlet was murdered. Ash maybe died in her sleep. Celadon we're not sure about. All three of us died without any friends, but that could just be a coincidence. Ash, girl, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'll talk to Scarlet about all of this. I'm sure she'll come up with better theories than I can. I think Scarlet's wrong. I knew it! Scarlet paces back and forth across the room. So the hourglasses are a distraction, just like the bogus trials. We can't trust anything Death says. Who knows if they have the power to revive any of us at all? That was probably a lie too. But they can fly and stuff. They definitely have some powers. Right. And you said they've changed the room with magic, but we already know the appearance of this building is based on illusions. Are they really deaf? Like the literal, actual Grim Reaper? I thought so, but I'm beginning to doubt that too. I mean, they're wearing a Halloween costume, for God's sake. They're supposed to be our only way out of here, unless even the possibility of reviving was a lie. Well, it doesn't do us any good to believe that. Let's think about the things we know for sure. I'm not sure I know anything for sure. I don't even know if I'm really dead. Okay, I bring good news. Do tell, do tell, do tell. Well, I know I am, so we can start there at least. Everyone who's been able to leave this place so far, I thought it was because they passed their trials. But I didn't actually see anyone pass anything. I only heard about it from Celadon after the fact. Right, and he believes in the trials a little too much. I've watched him fail again and again the entire time I've been here. He won't stop no matter how many times Death humiliates him. And now you tell me he was in a multi-level marketing scheme. It seems like he's as gullible as they get. Oh, don't say that. Wait, what's an MLM? A multi-level marketing scheme. It's a business model that preys on desperate people, wreaking havoc on their finances while the owner of the company. The TV in the corner of the room suddenly switches on. The screen is bright white. Oh, this is new. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Calling all losers. I thought of some trials for y'all. Come downstairs to get started. The TV switches off as abruptly as it turned on. Scarlet and I exchange looks. Should we? They'll come to us if we don't go to them. Might as well get it over with. New trials! Yippee! When Scarlet and I reach the morgue, Celadon and Death are already there waiting for us. I glance at Celadon, but he looks away. I wonder if he's nervous about the trial? Now that we've assembled, Death taps her scythe on the floor and makes her announcement. Scarlet, it's time for your next trial. Pass. She said it so
Right.
quickly.
Oh god, what do we
Death
do?
barely
Oh god.
even had time to finish their
Everyone
sentence.
be
Koma!
normal.
Koma just raided in from Repo. They're a yokai VTuber running the Cyber Shrine where human and yokai dreams collide. Expect comfy chaos of your games and lots of love for the LGBTQIA community. Hell yes! Welcome on
It's right.
in!
Oh god, what do we do? Oh god.
Stubbs!
Everyone be
Holy smokes, Stubbs is
normal.
playing Repo too. Look at all them raiders, look at them! Koma, Stubbs, thank you so much for the raids! Holy smokes, double raid! Double raid, thank you Stubbs, thank you Koma, welcome on in Raiders. It is such a delight to see you all. Raven, thank you for the follow, welcome to the cat family. I am Katie She, your humble, chaotic Scottish cat girl. Humble may be slightly a lie, I may be less than humble, but I'm trying my best. Cat girl cutie, no you, Raven. Mossy the furry, welcome on in, welcome on in. We just completed our follower goal of 1225. Thank you, lovely people. Yippee! Hang on, I've got a ta-da for this. Let me see if it works. Ta-da! Yippee! We reached our followers goal. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Raiders. Koma, Stubbs, if you're needing to rest after Repo, do make sure to look after yourselves. If you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. Do whatever you need. Get yourself some food. Get yourself some water. Pet your pets for me. Give them scritches from me. Whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for bringing your lovely community here. It is always a delight to see your faces. I hope that Repo went well. And I'll probably raid and run a bit. That is absolutely fine, Mossy. Thank you so much. That is incredible. I'm just going to run the raid trailer so the folks who haven't seen me before can get a little sense of what I'm like, what the streams are usually about, what the vibes are. And if you're new to the community, you can maybe get a sense for whether it's your cup of tea. No problem if it's not, okay? Let me run the trailer and you can see what I mean. It's me, Katie She, and it is you, my favorite people on the internet. Hello. It's the Katie experience. Everyone's a Katie height now. I want a big old pasta dish that has very little flavour. You've been awfully friendly with different girls lately, haven't you? No. I'm gay, I'm so gay. Yeah, I've seen Calamity. Yeah. He's ripping out my heart, and I'm gonna be like, thank you, Mr. Milligan. Thank you. I'm normal. I'm so normal about this man. I'm so gay. Women. Never. No. Well, it's called pitbull ligamy. Pitbull ligam my balls. Normal oil rig behavior right here. Oh no, I can't reach the handle. Holy smokes, hang on, let me zoom in. Let me get a little bit closer. And then a little bit closer still. Holy smokes, congratulations, Koma and Stubbs. Congratulations on hitting 4K Raise for Trans Lifeline. Hell yes. Huge congrats to you both for that. That's incredible. Well done. That's so cool. So hey, if anyone who's currently in my chat, if you're not already following the amazing Koma Sims and Stubborn Zombie, you should be. No, this is not the appropriate time, Ori. I will shake you. So let me do a quick shout out as well. So if you're not already following them, you can get on over there because they do amazing work and they're always doing fantastic charity fundraising. So let me get those shout outs in. That's a shout out for Koma going in because Koma is the mastermind behind this drive. Stubbs, I will do my best to get a shout out for you once the timer has chilled out. It's Moff time.
You will
Moff's
give
here.
me an
Hello.
egg.
Hello.
My name's
Forte
Gustav.
is incredible.
pronounced
I'm so proud of you all. Well done,
Honk.
team. You've been doing amazing work with this charity fundraiser. That is so good. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. You did amazing. I'm so proud. Look at my friends doing amazing stuff for the best of causes. I'm so proud of y'all. You did amazing, but you are probably also a little tired from all that hard work. So if you need to raid and run, you go do it, okay? Okay? Do whatever you need to do to look after yourself, because you've done amazing work. It's been mental, but so rewarding. Muffy! There's Muff. So
Good
Muff has also been
job.
doing the charity streams. You've all been absolutely killing it. And, oh, Shadow the Hedgehog here. Let me fix that. I don't know why it's not working, but I will reboot that. I'll reboot the Shadow mode. So we have... Oh, Coma, of course. So we had... And do let me know if you want to shout out the folks that have been involved in doing the streams, because I know it's been Coma, of course. We've had Wisteria Moff. We've had Stubborn Zombie. Has anyone else been involved that I've missed? Do feel free to shout them out. I heard Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. I'll get that. It's never a case for mouth tech issues. I'm trying my best. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. No, my stream. Do do do, bam, 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 Yes, if you do feel free to shout out anyone else who is part of the team that I didn't mention there, because I am woefully out of the loop. But I am so proud of all y'all. You've done amazing. One more ta-da for the road. One more ta-da. Raven. I mean, honestly, if you are a fan of Coma, Stubbs, and Moff, you're gonna get along absolutely fine here. We have very similar energies, and I am just delighted to know all three of them. To have them in my company is an absolute delight. To get to know them has been one of the highlights of my streaming career. They are all wonderful. We have Moff, Stubbs, Mysterious Mr. V. Of course, Mysterious. Yes, I saw them streaming with you recently. Robotic Battle Toaster. The gaming Troge. Am I saying that right? Or the gaming T Rouge? Zanita, SRP. Nebula, 2879. Oh my Taro. And Raven as well. Raven, you're also in the team. Dang, Raven. Hell yeah. Oh man. Awesome team. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's amazing goobers. And also, the shout-out should be cooled down now. So let me get that shout-out in for Zombie. Okay, 18 minutes. Okay, my shout-out has not fixed itself yet. And let me make sure to add some of those people as well, because those are awesome folks. That's incredible. Well done, everyone. Well done. That, like, 4K is just absolutely wild. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. You've done amazing. But I'll say it one more time. If you need to rest after stream, if you need to get food or water, definitely make sure to do that. Definitely make sure to do whatever you need to do to take over yourself. To take over yourself? To take care of yourself. The other thing that isn't ominous. I'm going to be Shadow again because I'm ominous like that. Let's head to the gaming room. And one extra thing to keep in mind for folks that are just coming in from the raids, we are playing Return to Ash. It is a game where you are in purgatory for having a shitty social life. You're not dead yet, but your social life might be. By its very nature, as an adorable visual novel dealing with purgatory and social death and potentially literal death, it will dip into a couple of darker topics. It's not graphic. There's no graphic imagery. But there will be discussions around things like dying, terminal illness, suicide, things like that, along those lines. A lot of the people in this game are struggling with various issues that have caused the death of their social life. So keep that in mind. If you need to dip because of that, that's totally fine. We have a lurk command you're welcome to use. And I will try and be as mindful as I can for warnings. So, oh, don't worry, Coma. I struggle with that as well. Egg! Hi, Toucan. Yeah, I got an egg on my head. I've got an egg on my head and bad things happen if I try and remove it. But that's okay, I just don't try to remove it anymore and everything's fine. No more headaches. Problem solved. I should join in next time. Oh, Ori, yes! Ori, you'd be so good at raising funds. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Honk honk. Oh, I want to honk too.
You will give me an egg.
Oh yeah, that's a good point as well. If you would like some protein in your life, we have a daily egg redeem that you can get as a daily redeem whenever I'm streaming, and you can get yourself some extra protein. Yippee! Yippee! So, Return to Ash, for folks who are just joining us, it's a visual novel. We are playing as Ash, the main character on the left. She has been in hospital for 7 years and counting, and her social life died.
Advertisement.
I also have a shop.cackle.donation.com, but I think instead of giving me any money, you should donate to the amazing Trans Lifeline charity. And you will be able to find the details at Coma Simps channel, Stubborn Zombies channel, or any of the lovely people who were just recently mentioned as participating. So, you could buy stuff from me, but I would discourage that and instead say you should go support our lovely trans community because they are amazing. Or do both if it's your money. If you're rich, sure. But I would far rather people be donating rather than getting my silly keychains and stickers. I love them; they're very cute. But this is a much more important cause. Aww. So Ash, our protag on the left, they have been in hospital for a long time, and everyone stopped visiting them gradually, which hurts my heart because they're a sweetie pie. You know damn well I'd do both. Ori, I know you would, and you wouldn't do it out of financial sense either. You would do it to your own detriment. So maybe that's why you shouldn't do charity streams. You'll just donate to yourself until you're broke. That's one of the reasons I have to be very selective when doing charity streams, because I know for a fact, as some of you lovely, lovely beans will just like sell your own clothes to spite yourselves. But you have to put on your own mask before helping others. You gotta look after yourselves as well. Make sure everyone's taking care of yourself. I feel called out again. Coma, it is absolutely fine. You're very welcome. I've been really enjoying watching your streams and Wisteria streams and Stubbs' streams and just seeing all the goodness. And it's such a good charity. One of the best charities out there, full stop. One of the most important charities out there. I am so glad that you have been succeeding in it because it's such an important cause, such a great idea, and you have been deserving every bit of the success that you've been getting. You've been amazing, Coma! You've been amazing. You've done so well. Snake successfully fed. Oh, good job, Snake! So we've got Ash on the left. On the middle, we have Scarlet, who was a businesswoman in a very stressful office job. And something bad happened with her and her boss that destroyed her social life. Her boss made her the fall girl for something bad. We don't know the details yet. And we have Def on the left. Their pronouns are they and them. They are an NB badass who Scarlet hates. Scarlet generally seems to hate and distrust most people other than me. But Def, we don't really have a good read on Def yet, but I think he's a cutie patootie. They're a cutie patootie, actually. Your snake was hungry since I haven't got any food since I left. Aww. That's pretty chill though. It's not like she was in any real difficulty because snakes can go quite a while, right? Right? But I bet she is glad to see you home. Aww. Snakes. So that is Ash, Scarlet, and Def. She gets fed every week, so... Oh yeah, so it's pretty much like bang on when you got back, right? Well no, it's been more than a week, right? Because it's Friday today. Oh, it's been over a week. Yeah. Me forget what the week it is. Ash then. That's me, I'm Ash. All over the week, yeah, but she'll have been fine, right? Snakes have such a slow digestive system. They are good. They are good to go. They turn to me. I can feel myself starting to sweat. I made you something special. It's a video game. Oh no, not the video game again. A game? Like GTA or something? Oh, she's angry. She doesn't want to eat. She'll be okay. Give it time. Give it time. Nah, I can't 3D model for shit. I made you a card game. They pull out a small handheld and offer it to me. It's a retro model, similar to the one I got in elementary school. This is a Pain Boy. The cart's already in it, so turn it on and try it out. If you can beat my game, you'll get to revive. I have a feeling Def designed something extremely difficult, maybe even impossible, should I? We are going to play the game because it hurts Def a lot if we refuse. We have successfully beaten the game before, but it leads to quite a sad, happy ending where we're just like, yay, I get to revive, but also I made 0 connections and I feel bad about that. So we're going to give it a token play and then just fail out. Boop-de-boop. Do. It does have a banger theme though. I say I had to listen to it for like an hour straight because I had to memorize all these card positions. By memorize, I mean write down, so it's not really memorizing. That's fair, Ori, that's fair. And also a wild sentence out of context. Okay, we're gonna give up. Sorry, Def, we enjoyed your game, it was fun. I shut the game off in defeat. I give up, I don't have the patience for this. Def snickers, taking back their pain boy. This was a waste of time after all. Time for your next trial, Donnie. Okay, Def, what do you need me to do this time? Not much. Oh no. We have seen this before in previous routes. They open a different drawer this time. When they pull out the table, it appears to be empty. This game is simple. Def descends back down towards us with a hint of darkness in their voice. It's called Say When. Who's gonna end up in the box this time? It's me! So I'm not going to dwell on this one too much because I know it's rough for a few people in chat to see, but this trial we've seen before, it involves Celadon having to say when to release Ash from the box inside the morgue. It's a bad time. But this time, because we are playing the Scarlet route, I think Scarlet's going to be extra pissed about this. In our first playthrough, she was absolutely furious that we were in this box, and now that we're besties, even more so. Scarlet's voice gets through to me. It's coming from somewhere below me, muffled slightly. Ashley! What the fuck are you doing? Let her out. Scarlet swears a lot. I'm inside of something. Yep, we know what it is. Clang. The art for this section is so good. The inversion of the colors, it hurts me so bad. Please. I don't want to be in here. Please, someone. My words come out as a whimper. I'm not sure anyone can even hear them. It's up to you to save her, Donnie. I'll let her out if you ask. But free her too soon and you lose the trial. Celadon! He has to let me out, he has to. Celadon, are you fucking kidding me? It's not like she'll die in there. Unfucking believable. You're scum, you know that? You let a poor disabled girl suffer over a trial you're just gonna fail anyway? Hey, Ash, are you okay? Am I okay? Would anyone be in this situation? No, I'm scared. I don't like this. Please let me out. Scarlet would cancel. Celadon has already been banned from Twitter for advertising, let's be real. I beg him, trying to speak as firmly and clearly as I can to make sure there's no misunderstanding. I want out immediately. But you're not hurt or anything, right? I'm about to hurt you, dickhead. Celadon, please just let me out. This is probably the easiest trial I'll ever give you. All you have to do is do nothing. We're all on a time limit, Celadon. You are literally sacrificing her life to save your own ass right now. But I could actually win this time. Oh, no worries, Kaiju. Bye-bye. Yes, we should chat about Sonic soon. I would love that. I am always down to chat Sonic. My experience with Celadon. He tried to get me into an MLM scheme and also let a disabled girl suffer. Oh, I hate how much Scarlet focuses on Ash's disabilities. Like, she is terminally ill. But one of the annoying things about Scarlet is she doesn't listen to Ash, who would prefer to be called Ash, not Ashley. And would like to be seen as more than just that, please. Bye-bye, Raven. Have a good time. Could you live with yourself if you did? Well, I'd be alive again. Hey, no violence. Hang on, Ashley, I'll free you myself. And then she tries to get up, but the door's locked. Fine, fine. Okay, please let her out, Def. That's fair. That's fair, Ori. You are wise. If not for Scarlet, how long would I have been trapped in that darkness? Would Celadon have waited until just before his hourglass ran out? I shiver at the thought. He believes the lies about the trials in the hourglasses. If he's really been here for years and he's about halfway through his countdown. God, was he seriously willing to leave me in there as long as he could? He didn't listen to me even when I begged him. And Def was the one who tossed me in there, even if they're helping me down now. These trials. Now I understand. Oh no, I hate this. So, one thing about Scarlet Root is it's been really eroding any trust Ash had in Celadon or Def, and it's painful to see. Because I love them all, actually. They're meant to maximize people's suffering. Scarlet is the only one to see through it all. No, she's not, Ash. She's not. She's the only one I can trust. Ash, no! This is not the way. This is not the way. To be frank, I would also not trust Def in the situation. That's fair. That's fair. And in this playthrough, we haven't had our nice cozy gaming time together, which for me was huge for building that trust. Like, the Reaper's a cool gamer. I want to be friends with him. I hang the IV bag back on its stand. Let's go, Ashley. Yeah. She takes me by the hand and we head out the door and toward the stairwell. I can't even look at the others. Views like gamers. It's true, I'm weak to gamers. It's true, it's my type. Once the door closes, Scarlet turns to me. She gives my hand a gentle, reassuring squeeze. Are you okay? I'm so sorry they did that to you. I feel better now. Thanks for saving me. I really owe you one. No problem. That's what friends are for. Friends. I'm so happy that Scarlet considers me a friend. Oh, I want to hug Ash so bad. A gamer likes gamers. It's true. It's true, Toucan. Us girls gotta stick together. Men will always end up using you, even the supposed nice guys like Celadon. This catgirl does not support Scarlet's hatred of men. Her words give me pause. Something feels wrong about them, but I guess it's true that Celadon was using me. We don't trust anyone and we don't play by the rules. That's the only way to come out on top. The only way, huh? What's wrong, Ashley? You sure you're okay? Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. Going along with the trials, it just makes you do awful things. If you weren't there to stop him, Celadon would have... It's hard for me to get the words out. Thinking of being trapped in that dark place with no one coming to save me. He didn't care what happened to me, did he? No, he didn't, but I do. Scarlet looks me in the eye and I feel all my anxiety drift away. Girls! Girls with girls! Scarlet would post I hate all men on Twitter. She would, and yeah. Points at Dave. Look at that gamer. I love that gamer. I love that gamer. We're in this together, Ashley. Let's think about what we can do next. She leads me upstairs, my heart filled with a sense of purpose. I'm so grateful Scarlet is here to protect me. Ashley! We start from the top floor, exploring the halls and chatting along the way. Actually, it's more strategizing than chatting. Scarlet's going over everything we know for certain, hoping we can get a clearer picture of what this afterlife really is. Our conclusions so far are: 1. We definitely aren't in the real world. 2. The building's details are different to each observer. And 3. Scarlet ended up here after being murdered. This is the main evidence we have that Def's hourglass theory is just something they pulled out of their ass, as Scarlet put it. And I think she's lying. Thinking about what she went through, the scandal, being disowned by everyone around her, that still counts as a social death, doesn't it? I still wonder if her physical death is a sure thing. I don't think I can bring it up to her now, though. She was pretty upset when I doubted her before. I'd better just trust her judgment. I don't want to make her retell the story of her murder anyway. That sounds like it'd be pretty traumatic. I'm such a nice girl, and it's not to my benefit. We come to a stop at the end of the hallway. Scarlet leans back against the wall. The only place I haven't been able to investigate very thoroughly is the basement. Why the basement? Def spends most of their time there. Whenever I try to poke around, they harass me until I give up and leave. Do you think they're hiding something from us down there? I'm not sure, but I do get the feeling they're not as all-powerful as they seem. Even though they can fly? Yes. That's another thing we know for certain. Def seems to have a few special abilities that we don't. Let's skip forward to something new. So at this point we get to choose whether we gently ask Scarlet not to call us Ashley and to use Ashley instead. And every time I've tried, she's failed to be loud enough to be heard. But let's give it another try. I'm not really that girly. What? Sure you are. You have those big feminine eyes. If you grew out your hair, you'd look so pretty. But I like my hair short. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply you aren't pretty enough as it is. I'm not trying to just judge you by your appearance, I swear. I just think it's a shame that some girls feel like they can't embrace their femininity, you know? Hi, Seth! Welcome on in! 30 stream streak, holy smokes, that's incredible. Dang, love that for you. I don't know. I've never related to femininity even once in my entire life. But I'm not sure how to explain that to her. I guess I could start with something that's been bothering me. Hey, Scarlet, yeah? Could you maybe call me Ash instead of Ashley? What's that? You're mumbling. Nothing, never mind. Oh no, I still failed. I think we might be on a familiar route now. Scarlet has beaten up Def. And I'm in full passive mode, not deciding anything for myself. Let's find the others. Okay, so Scarlet has chosen to become Rouge, the Angel of Death. But we are not giving up yet. We are trying to find the others. So I tell Celadon about Rouge. When I finish my story, Celadon scratches his chin, considering what to say. Ash, I've been reflecting over what happened in the last trial. I want to make it up to you. Huh? Oh, I'm not. I mean, it's okay. That trial is the last thing on my mind right now. What's important is helping Scarlet get back to her former self. I'm serious. I didn't consider how you felt. I was only thinking about myself. But I have plenty of time left in my hourglass. I just have to keep working hard. Speaking of time, is your IV gonna be okay? I noticed the fluid's getting pretty low. Huh? He's right. Why hadn't I noticed sooner? Let's not worry about that right now. It's just a distraction. Maybe I can just imagine it's full and it'll fill back up, like how Scarlet was able to fly and change into Rouge. Are you sure? You gotta help yourself before you can help others, they always say. Celadon! Yay! High five! Same brain cell. I've still got a while. We can just focus on getting Scarlet back to normal. Right. If you found the way out, why shouldn't we all leave together? But is Def really going to allow that? We haven't won any trials. Do whatever you want. To our surprise, Def walks up behind us. They're moving towards the entrance. There's only room for one Def around here, so I'm out. Wait, you're really leaving? Yep, I'd say it was nice knowing you, but meh, it was whatever. Bye. Celadon and I watch in stunned silence as Death walks out the front door and into the blank white light. Oh no, Death, no, don't do that! Oh no, I don't like this ending! They can't just do that, can they? I feel bad for them. You do? Celadon hadn't seen what happened, how Scarlet pinned them down and yelled at them before. After asserting her superiority like that, it's no wonder Death feels like there's no place for them here. I find it a little hard to have sympathy for them after all the trials they put me through. Yeah, I know they've been pretty awful to you. I was just thinking, this is supposed to be Death's domain, right? It's like Rouge is kicking them out of their home. Oh, yeah, when you put it that way, it is a little sad. I need to set things right. Will you come with me to talk to her? She might listen to you. I actually doubt that she will, but I'll do what I can. As soon as we enter the elevator, I check for the mysterious circle button I saw before. But it's gone. Does that mean Celadon's a bad person? So, what floor, Ash? No, he apologized to me. I can't start thinking of it like that. Besides, Scarlet's not a bad person either. There has to be some other explanation for how this thing works. I think probably the top floor. I'm not sure exactly. I press the button and try not to worry about what this all could mean. Oh no, Ash. Ash, you don't have enough details. After searching the upper floors, we're unable to find Rouge anywhere. I definitely saw her face through the ceiling. I imagine she must be above us somewhere. Celadon suggests checking the rooftop, and I follow him to the stairwell. When we reach the top, he opens the door. Rouge is there waiting for us. Her dress billows lightly, even in the absence of wind. Oh, I don't like this. This makes me nervous. Ashley, you're still here? I didn't want to leave you guys behind. Oh, including Celadon? Yeah. How ironic that your goodwill would be the very thing keeping you tied to this place. Celadon steps forward to speak. Miss Rouge? Death is gone now, so there aren't any more trials. Yes, I saw them go. Good for you, Celadon. You don't have to spend your remaining years humiliating yourself. Remaining years? Right, I guess you're in charge now. Ash said you wanted to lead souls to their revival? That's right. Every soul except for your own, right, Rouge? Yes, because my own soul isn't worth saving. Well, we're here to save it, actually. Yeah, come back to us, Miss Scarlet. Rouge drifts away from us further into the sky. I see. I see what you're doing, Ashley. You brought Celadon here as the very first soul for me to save. It's a tough case, but I accept. You're the one we're trying to save. Please, listen to me. You'd rather stay here as my disciple, showing the light to lost souls through me. Because if you told him the way out yourself, he would leave you behind without a second thought. Celadon fidgets beside me. Would he really have left? Hey Ash, what is this way out exactly? We're all gonna leave together, I promise. Rouge drifts through the air back towards Celadon. Celadon, what Death was doing with those trials they gave you, it may not have been senseless torture after all. It wasn't? It sure felt like it sometimes. They may have been trying to reform you, to mold you into a person capable of leaving this place. That was the true purpose of the trials, though I disagree with their methods. Is that right? Was that really Death's goal all along? Death trials were a failure because their function was incomprehensible. My strategy is much more straightforward. Uh-oh, I'm scared. But what strategy is that? Prove to me that you're a good person. Tell me why you deserve to revive. Go on now. Celadon stands there, speechless, desperately searching for any evidence to give her. I can't do that. My ex-wife, she knew better than anyone. I'm not a good person. That's why she left. The man collapses to his knees, sobbing, No! Chartreuse! I need to tell her I'm sorry. Sorry for everything. What kind of man am I? I have to see her again just one more time. That's the only reason I want to revive. Please, give me a chance. The elevator doesn't work for bad people, Celadon. It only works for good people. I hate this because we know this isn't true. That's not how the elevator works. You just need to want to go back for someone or for some people or for some reason. The elevator? Yes. That's what the previous death told me. That you can find the way out through there as long as you're a good person. None of us are good people. That's why we're stuck here. Despite her harsh words, Celadon's eyes shimmer with hope. The elevator. Behind us, the exit reveals itself. The elevator doors that definitely weren't there before. He rises slowly, then walks towards them. Celadon? I move to follow him, but Rouge stops me. Let's see if it accepts him. Celadon enters the elevator, and the doors close behind him. Moments later, the doors open once more. It's empty. He's really gone. That's impossible. Rouge glides over to the elevator, then sinks through the floor in search of the missing man. The button wasn't there for him before. That means he must have redeemed himself during our conversation. If there's hope for Celadon, there's definitely hope for Scarlet. I just hope Rouge can see that. I decide to take the elevator down to the entrance to wait for her. Bro, is Celadon gone? Damn right. When I walk out into the lobby, Rouge is already there. He's gone. He's really gone. Why did I accept him? Because he's better than me? Him? If he was able to leave, then you will be too. No. I'm worse than Celadon? Celadon, he was ready to leave you to die? I'm a good person. Oh no, I hate this. I'm not some villain. Please, won't someone believe me? It's not too late. Huh? I'm worried about death, so I'm gonna go search for them now. No, Ash, you can't go out that door. Ash, no. No. Out there? Yeah, out there. Ashley, you can't. It's Ash. Please, Scarlet. Call me Ash. Ash? I want to bring Death back here, so I'll be back when I find them. Ash? Don't leave me here alone. Ash? I think we may have found bad ending number 2, gang. The door closes behind me. I hope this will be enough to convince her. I walk for a while straight out from the entrance and toward the horizon. This place is so surreal, it feels like walking on glass. What will happen to me if I don't run into death out here? I'm afraid to consider it. Well, whatever happens, at least it'll be better than staying as Rouge's so-called disciple. Just then, a shadow passes over the ground at my feet. A shadow? Rouge touches down, her wings somehow glowing against the bright white void. Okay. Ash, let me help. It's my fault they left, so I'll take it from here. I can see further from the air. Scarlet, thank you. She didn't tell me not to call her Scarlet. I think we're making progress. Unexpectedly. Okay. Didn't expect going out the door into the abyss to be the correct choice, but... Huh. She nods and lifts off again. Go back inside. Wait for us in the lobby, okay? Good luck! She flashes a smile before speeding off into the horizon. She's so cool. I hum to myself, making my way back to the hospital. The automatic doors open for me and I step into the empty lobby. It's odd. I almost feel refreshed coming back through these doors. Is it relief that I don't have to keep walking? I'm not even tired. My body just seems to work here in the afterlife. But I won't be here for much longer. We won't be stuck here anymore. By bringing back Death, Scarlet will have proven she's a good person. Is it really what it comes down to? How do you weigh whether a person is good or bad anyway? Is there some higher being deciding that from us? Well, there's no way for me to know the answer to that. No use worrying about it, I guess. Oh, okay, I don't think we're on the right path. Oh no. After some time, Scarlet and Death come through the front door. Death, I'm so glad she found you. Whatever. Yeah, you're welcome. Sheesh. Oh my god, Scarlet's back to Scarlet mode. Welcome back, Scarlet. You have way too much faith in me. That's what friends are for, right? Shut up. So are we going to try the elevator again or not? I turned to where Death was standing, but they've walked off towards the stairwell. The door closes behind them before I can say anything. I guess they're headed back to the basement. As long as they're comfortable in this home of theirs, that's what counts. Okay, Scarlet, let's revive together. We'll see about that. Okay, we're not getting Death on this route, but at least we're getting Scarlet out. I step back into the elevator and check the panel by the door. That O button is back again. Come on in! I can't. What if it still thinks I'm a bad person? It won't. But what if it does? Then I know how to make you think you're a good person. Promise to come visit me in the hospital once we revive. Oh no, that's so cute. Sure, okay. Scarlet steps into the elevator with her eyes shut tightly. Well, the button's still there. That's it? We can revive now? We just have to press it, I think. Wait. What now? Which hospital did you say you're staying in? I want to make sure I can find you. St. Fellows. Okay, St. Fellows. I know where that is. Press the button, Ash. Oh. Well, we gotta let her do the honors. Come on. Let her do the honors. No, you go ahead. You've got seniority and all. Fine. I'll press it then. Oh, look at us chilling in the elevator. It's rising. That'd be funny if it just took us back up to the roof. No, it wouldn't. I'd seriously never recover. I was just kidding. Well, I'm not laughing. She says it with a smile on her face. I'm gonna miss being with Scarlet. Wait, I'll miss her? We'll see each other again, won't we? She promised. What am I so scared about all of a sudden? You'll really come visit me? Of course, Ash. It's not like I'd expect you to come and visit me. Oh, right. We're silent for a moment. My vision blurs, and when I refocus, the floor beneath my feet has changed. Instead of an elevator, we're standing in a field of dandelions. Hey, there's something I should tell you. Oh. Is she seeing this too? What is it, Scarlet? When I said I was murdered, it's certainly how I feel about what happened, but it isn't the whole truth. Huh? Scarlet takes a deep breath, then exhales slowly, shakily. I tried to kill myself. I'm sorry. I couldn't bring myself to say it before. I should have just been more honest. No, it's okay. I'm sorry you went through that. Scarlet cries silently beside me. I don't know what to say. Everyone in my life was telling me I was this horrible, evil person, and so I started to believe them. Maybe I really had done something unforgivable. Maybe I didn't deserve to live. I felt so much grief over the women who were hurt by that bastard. I was so angry with myself for missing the signs. Being unable to help them really hurt. And knowing that I didn't have the right to feel pain over it as the one who had done wrong, it was crushing. That night, I'd never felt more alone. I thought no one would ever understand me. But I could never be trusted again, not even by myself. Ash, you shouldn't have trusted me either. I take Scarlet's hand in mine. Of course I trust you. Because look, we got to revive together. That's all because I had you looking out for me. You're a good person, Scarlet. You don't need a stupid elevator to tell you that. There'll be lots of things to look forward to now that we... I can't feel her beside me anymore. Scarlet? It's too bright to see anything. Did my words reach her? It's alright either way. Because we promised we'd see each other again. Right, Scarlet? Thank you, Ash, for everything. Boom, boom. Do, do, do. So, the theory was proven correct. But this still feels like a bad ending. It's not the bad ending. I wonder if the other bad ending is if we tell her to be Rouge right at the start. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna see how quickly things go to shit if we're like, hey, yeah, call yourself Rouge. What could go wrong? So that is back here. Rouge sounds nice. Rouge, I like that. Want to change it right away? Oh, and have to explain myself to everyone? No thanks. I don't think anyone would make a big deal out of it. All that aside, let's stay focused on where we are now. Right, finding a way to revive. I think our next step is to try and get more information out of the others. And then I do that, I take on that job. Let's go see Celadon first. And we've seen this bit. And then we head to the morgue. And we take a little BRB because the ads are about to run. Diddly do 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 diddly do do do. Okay, BRB time. The ads are done and we are back. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what other pathways we might be missing. And I tried checking on Celadon first rather than Death. Nothing big change. Checked on Death second. Nothing big change. But Scarlet has just beaten the fuck out of Death. So I'm going to try checking on Death and see if that stops them from trying to go out the front door. Death seems hurt. This isn't right. Are you okay? Fuck you. Don't pretend like you care about me now. I didn't know she was going to do any of that. I'm sorry. Okay, we haven't got, I think, a single heart with Death, which is probably not working in our favor. Oh no, we got one heart. But we could probably use more than one. Oh, at some point we maxed out with Scarlet. Ashley? The two of us flinch at Scarlet's voice. She's waiting for me in the hallway. Whatever. Get out of here before she comes back. What were you talking to Death about? And Scarlet is still in protective, angry mode. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Scarlet's only doing what she thinks she needs to do in order to... Do you want to survive? Oh, good question. Do I want to survive? Not like this. I can't do this. If stepping on others is what it takes, I'd rather stay down here. Fine, I'll go alone. Scarlet steps into the elevator. Scarlet took the elevator. You're not going with her? Yeah. Def approaches, flipping up their mask to look me in the eyes. So you're like legit cool? I don't like what she did to you, so I didn't want to follow her anymore. Yeah? You shouldn't have attacked her either, though. Hey, that was self-defense. You swung first. But you saw what she did to me. She's fucking crazy. I had no choice. This is new. This is new. I like this. Whatever. Just don't fight anymore, okay? Well, I was thinking about leaving, but if you're willing to help me out... Huh? Leaving through the elevator? Nah, the other way. Out the front doors. Def slips her mask back down and starts walking towards the stair. Okay, we've prevented it. We've prevented it. Progress. Progress. You coming? Sure. Confused, I hurry after them. If the elevator lets you revive, where do the front doors lead you? I knew she was going to be trouble when she started refusing my trials. The last couple of times this happened, I had to lie low until the disillusioned one fucked off. Disillusioned? Yeah, that's what I call them once they realize their own power here. Scarlet's so damn stubborn, I'd probably be stuck hiding for like a year before she gave up and disappeared. Disappeared, as in? There are 3 ways to have your soul released from this place. The first is the elevator. The second is oblivion, walking out the front door. The last one is despair. After your hourglass runs out, your soul can destabilize and turn to ash. Ash? That's my name! I take it that'd mean you died in real life. Your soul crumbles into dust and you disappear for good. You think that'll happen to Scarlet? Def only gives a hollow laugh in response. If your hourglass runs out, you turn to ash. That's what Def said, but their explanation was so casual. Can I really trust them? They could just be trying to drive me and Scarlet further apart. No, wait, what am I saying? I can't trust Scarlet anymore either, not after what she did to Def. What if her conclusions were wrong too? Is there anything I really know for sure? I followed Def to the front desk. Celadon is on the far end of the room, staring blankly at one of the large windows. I feel more lost than ever. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to hear Def out for now. I'll draw my own conclusions from there. Def hops up onto the desk, sliding over it gracefully. They land behind it and turn back to me. Alright, Ash, I'm going to show you something top secret. You're giving me a whole lot of information all of a sudden. Yeah, 'cause our goals happen to align. We both want Scarlet out of here as soon as possible, right? You don't care if she disappears, though. I'd actually prefer if she gets to revive, thank you. Damn, she really turned you into a mini Scarlet. Unless you always were this bitchy. I glare at her like Scarlet always does. Hey, don't get all pissed off. I'm showing you this because you can use it to convince her to revive. If I'm lucky, you'll all leave me alone. It's a last-ditch effort. And then they boot up the intro screen. To return to your life, you need only to enter the elevator. Without love, the exit cannot be seen. We are praying for your peaceful revival. This is the lame-ass truth of this place, yep. Okay, and we can zoom in a little bit. It's no wonder Celadon was so desperate to win a trial. Def is kinda unbearable. Listen, the elevator is the way out. The elevator? Really? Don't just tell him, this is privileged information. If the elevator really works, Celadon will be free from Def's bullying. But what about Scarlet? Assuming she believes us about this hidden exit, would she be able to see it herself? There's probably no one in the world she wants to connect with. She doesn't trust anyone after what she's been through. I might have been her only friend, and I walked away from her. But It's because I walked away that we know the way out now. I can't imagine what was on that screen being another elaborate lie. At least not if Death really wants Scarlet out of here. The three of us head over to the elevator and Death presses the button to bring it to our floor. After a minute or two, the doors open. Is Scarlet still going to be there? Yeah. Okay. At least we're all still here. Scarlet practically flinches at seeing us all standing there. What? I got Death to explain more about how the elevator works. I know you won't believe us, so I'll prove it to you. Will you let Celadon try? Fine, it's not like I was having any luck on my own. Okay, so Celadon successfully gets away. Celadon is someone he wanted to see again, so the path opened for him. No, that's the lie, says Scarlet. Because if that's true, then who am I supposed to want to connect to? Everyone fucking hates me. I don't hate you. But you don't trust me either. No one trusts me. And why should they? I'm a fucking monster who only cares about herself. That's what they all believe. No one's ever going to believe me. Oh no, Scarlet! Death nudges my arm. Hey Ash, you should probably go ahead and revive next. What? And leave Scarlet alone with you? Why'd you lie to her now? To confuse her? To make her suffer even more? To make her desperate. She's weaker that way. That's horrible! Why'd I ever feel bad for you? Whatever. Scarlet clearly ain't ready to go just yet. You, on the other hand, don't have much time. I don't? Wait, did you find my hourglass? Death points at my IV bag. It's nearly empty. Realized it a bit ago. Okay, so this is me going solo, I think. Scarlet, it's time for me to go. I'm gonna take the elevator now. But I'd like you to come with me. St. Fellows, that's the name of the hospital I'm staying at. You're welcome to come and visit me anytime, okay? Don't forget. And we've seen this ending. So that went badly because we weren't good friends with Death, I think. This place really was like a dream. Like getting a little taste of heaven. I didn't feel sick the whole time. The computer said it was a place of respite. Well, it wasn't as relaxing as that thanks to Death. But it was fun getting to run around searching for the truth, searching for the way out. It's too bad Scarlet couldn't come with me. It would have been nice getting to see these flowers together. The thought fills me with emotion, a sudden and indescribable yearning for a person who was still practically a stranger to me. I want friends. Oh no. The friendless ending. Where I go to chess in the park. I don't want to go back to being alone. Time check, you got it. I'm just going to try one more thing. Chess! I know. We only get the chess mention on the bad endings. Right. Let's give this one more go from the top. I want to see if we can, start clean. So. I don't have a pen and paper to note this time, but that's okay. Leave the room. Meet Scarlet. Cool tie! Of course I want to live. I tell her my name is Ashley, Ash for short, and she kind of misses the for short part. I could go for a loner route, but that seems like a terrible idea. I'm going to help Celadon first. It's too bright in here to see much at all. Oh, we get to have a little conversation about Celadon being in rehab before. Oh, I forgot that. I'll let Def know that I'm a gamer. I'm gonna say heads for Celadon's coin flip. Okay, so I've got one heart with Celadon. No hearts with Scarlet. It's tricky trying to balance this. Let's chat with Celadon. Celadon agrees to be my friend, so that is 2 stars with Celadon. Maybe I can give him a bit of hope. Hey, let's help each other. Huh? The thing about a social life is it starts as soon as you make even one friend. And we're friends now. So when we get out of here, all we have to do is stay friends in the real world. Okay, that's progress. That's progress. Ash. Just when I was wondering what would happen if I broke this thing. He slips his hourglass back. Wait, you were contemplating breaking your hourglass? That's an option? Uh-oh. Thank you. I'll do my best to pass the next trial. I can go to the morgue or back to my room. Back to my room. I thought that I might meet with Scarlet here, but maybe I'm wrong? Oh no, here we go. I find Scarlet leaning against the wall in the hallway where we first met. Maybe she comes up here to think? It is nice and quiet. She notices me right away thanks to the wheels of my IV stand rolling across the tile floor. Oh, Ashley. Hey, so we're not dead after all, huh? She was the one to tell me I was dead in the first place, but death made it sound like she knew otherwise. It's been bothering me, honestly. So they say. You, knew that it was a social death, didn't you? I don't believe I know anything about this place. Her tone carries a mix of annoyance and exhaustion. You can't trust anything Death says. All they want is to keep us under their thumb. This hourglass thing might be part of that. You think so? Maybe. She holds up her hourglass, turning it sideways. There's no way to confirm that this has anything to do with whatever life I have left. In fact, I'm certain that in my case it doesn't. How can you be sure? I know that I'm dead, Ashley. Her tone is cold and intense, a little frightening even. That doesn't make it okay to lie to me. My voice wavers. I'm horrible at confrontation, but she backs down anyway. If you just explained it differently like how Death did, a social death is a lot easier for me to accept than my actual literal death, you know? But what if that's the lie? What then, Ashley? We don't know that it is. I mean, how do you know you're really dead? Because I was murdered. Dun dun. Scarlet slips the hourglass into her pocket and enters the room beside us. If that's the case, she had every reason to believe Death was lying. She just didn't want to get my hopes up. I follow her inside to apologize. Scarlet stands at the other side of the room, gazing out the window into the endless void. Scarlet? I'm sorry. You were right about Celadon's trial too. I should have just trusted you. You think I'm a cold-hearted bitch. What? That's not true. She can be a little mean, but a bitch? I wouldn't think that at all. I get it all the time. I'm sure people would admire my personality more if I was a man. You're not a bitch, Scarlet. Anyone who calls you that just sucks. Oh, we got a heart! Yay! There's hope. You're a good girl, Ashley. She sighs, letting go of the tension from before. I'm sorry for making you feel like I lied to you. Let's share information properly this time. Yeah, whatever helps us get out of here. Scarlet starts by showing me her hourglass. It's nearly full at the top, meaning she has plenty of time to revive. According to Def, anyway. I wasn't given an hourglass, so there's no telling how much time I have. But if Scarlet's still doing just fine after 3 months, maybe I don't need to worry about it so soon? Knowing the deadline might only make me panic in the end, so we decide to forget about it for now. Scarlet folds her arms and leans back into the window and looks fucking cool while she does it. The other thing I should tell you that is, this isn't a hospital. Oh yeah, Celadon mentioned that, how it looks different to everyone. To me it's an office building and we've kind of seen this bit.
You will give me an egg.
Hey, Nocti, you got your egg just in time. We're running a bit late tonight. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day.
My name's Gustarian. It's pronounced honk.
Keep Scarlet.
Honk!
Listen, Scarlet. Celadon and I are going to help each other. Maybe if we work together we can beat Def. Celadon, huh? You think that earnestly doing these trials is going to get you anywhere? Yes, Nocti, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're having a great, great Friday. I mean, I know it hasn't worked for him so far, but he hasn't had any help until now. And, you know, if we're really here because our social lives are over, don't you think making friends is the way out? No, I don't think so. Huh? Life isn't sunshine and rainbows, Ashley. The power of friendship won't save the day here. But it might. We'd be stronger as a team and maybe we could... Did you forget I was murdered? You really think teamwork can bring back the dead? She makes it sound so childish. Am I wrong to think we can save each other? No, no, you're not, Ash. No, there has to be some secret to this afterlife that only Death has access to. The source of their powers. If you want to cast your bet with Celadon, go right ahead. I'm not wasting my time on any more trials. Scarlet. She leaves the room and I am left standing alone and dejected. I step into my elevator and make my way to the basement. I should talk to Def next. Okay. Got a little safe hello from Def. Hey Def, can you pause? Why? I was wondering when you were going to give out more trials. Why? I mean, I haven't gotten one yet, and you haven't given me my hourglass either. That's because you don't have one. I don't? I'll give you a trial later. Now, do you want to watch me play GTA or not? Is it okay if I don't? No, we were doing so well. We were bonding. I've still got one heart with her at least. Do whatever you want. They unpause their game. I'll take that as my cue to leave. Oh, friendship is hard. Oh hey Ash, did you have fun exploring the place? Scarlet doesn't want to help us and Def is only interested in playing video games. There's games here? Yeah, but they didn't let me play. If they did, it'd probably be for a trial anyway. That's too bad about Scarlet though. We all have the same goal, we should just work together. She said the power of friendship won't save the day. She's not going to do any trials. What does she have against the power of friendship? It's helping me stay hopeful at least. Yay, we have one friend. Yeah, me too. A silence hangs between us for a moment. Celadon looks to the ceiling and sighs. Can I be honest with you, Ash? Sure. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off staying here. What do you mean? If I woke up tomorrow and had to go back to my normal life? Yeah, exactly, just like Digimon. Yeah, aim your Digivices at the sky and beat all the baddies. Wow. Digi-evolution. I woke up tomorrow and had to go back to my normal life. Back to my messy apartment, frozen meals, paying bills, selling products. Back to credit card debt. Oh god, it's been such a relief not having to worry about my financial situation. But you're doing your trials so you can revive, right? That's the goal, yeah? It is. Even though my life was a mess, I can't just abandon it, right? What would I do if I actually stayed here? If he's really been here for years, that messy life he's talking about must feel so far away. Mine still feels like I only just lost it. Is there anything you miss from the real world? I miss showering. Hey, showering! Oh, Nocti, that there is no quiz or test to be a real Digimon fan. To be a Digimon fan, it's all about how you feel in your heart. If the love is there, then you are a fan. It's like the power of friendship. You feel it. You feel it in your soul. You've got the crest of love within you. You're fine. You're a Digimon fan, real and true. I believe it. I miss showering. Showering? I haven't found any bathrooms at all in this place. Isn't that weird? Not that we need them. Oh, you're right. There aren't even any sinks, are there? My hair never gets greasy and I haven't felt sweaty even with all the running around I've done. But technically I haven't showered in years. I don't stink, do I? No, you don't smell like anything. Good, good. But I still feel like I want to shower again. I miss that refreshing feeling of being all warm and clean. I can't relate, I've always hated showering. Ash, best girl! Best girl! What, really? How come? It just sucks. Having to get used to the changing temperatures is so uncomfortable. And I can't stand up for that long. Well, normally, I mean. I don't get tired here. Huh. I guess being here has its benefits. That's interesting. Oh, TV screen time. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Calling all losers. I thought of some trials. Come on downstairs. Are you ready? No, but we should probably go anyway. Trial time. So, how's it gonna go? When Celadon and I reach the morgue, Scarlet and Death are already there waiting for us. I wave to Scarlet, but she turns away. I guess she's mad at me for sticking with Celadon. Now that we've assembled, Death types her scythe on the floor and makes her announcement. Scarlet, it's time for your next trial. Pass. Ash, then. They turn to me. I can feel myself start to sweat. Oh, I'm actually getting a trial this time. Oh no, it's the video game. Okay, okay, okay. It's the card game. We're gonna give it a go. And we're just giving it a token play because we want to make Death feel appreciated. Sorry, that was maybe a bit too quick. I give up. Time for your next trial, Donnie. Uh-oh. You can do it, buddy. Thanks, Ash. Oh no, we're friends, oh no. Okay, Death, what do you need me to do this time? Not much? Death ascends high over our heads, just like they did before. They pull out the empty drawer. This game is simple. It's called Say When. Oh, okay, it's Ash in the box again. Uh-oh. Ash! Celadon's voice gets through to me. It's coming from somewhere below me, muffled slightly. What the fuck are you doing? Let her out! I'm inside of something. Uh-oh. What's in the box? It's Ash! Please, I don't want to be in here. Please, someone. Oh, sincerely, Reem. Oh, it's so good to see you. We are kind of in the kind of mid-end games, so you might want to check out our earlier streams for a more, like, first-timer experience. But it's so good to see you. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. Highly, highly recommend it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't want to be in here. Please, someone. My words come out as a whimper. I'm not sure anyone can even hear them. It's up to you to save her, Donnie. I'll let her out if you ask. Into the game. Thank you, Reem. It's so good to see you. Have a great time. But yeah, highly recommend playing it. But definitely recommend playing it fresh because there's so much to it. Also, the creators' other games are incredible as well. Welcome to the Cat Family! Highly recommend Bad End Theater by the same creator. If you haven't checked that out, it's so good. It's so good. And there's a full playthrough on my YouTube if you want to kind of see the start and see if it's your vibe. But yeah, amazing game. Hope you have a great time when you get to play it, and thank you for stopping by. Oh, I teleported a raid message. Nowlin, hello, welcome on in. Chances are you were probably in the Stubbs or the Coma stream for the charity fundraiser. Welcome on in, welcome on in. But good to see you. Yes, Stubbs. Oh, yes, our dearest cargo. Well, welcome on in. If you are needing to get yourself some food or water after the raid, you do whatever you need to, yeah? Yeah, for sure. Oh, Nocti, yes. Yeah, Coma's fundraiser has raised over $4,000 for the Trans Lifeline. How exciting is that? I'm so hyped. Isn't that incredible? They did so good. So good. I'm so giddy about it. So amazing. But free her too soon and you lose the trial. Celadon! Let her out. Celadon, character growth. Relief washes over me. He really did it. He gave up on his trial for me. I don't have to stay locked up in here like a corpse. Death opens the locker and light returns to my world. This bright light that I hated. I get to come back to it now. I get to see my friends' faces again. My friends. Well, Celadon is definitely a friend. Scarlet isn't happy with me, but she might come around. As for Death, they're at least helping me down from here. Oh god, okay, maybe there's hope. I hang my IV bag back on its hook. It's half empty now. Celadon rushes over to me once I've gathered myself. Are you okay? Yeah, that was really scary. Thanks for calling it off. Well, you know what they say. Live to fight again another day. Yeah, you'll win the next one. I glance over at Death and Scarlet. This is why I don't bother with these things. But I'm glad Celadon had the good sense to let you out, Ashley. I would have kicked his ass if he didn't. I let out a small laugh. I could see that happening. I can feel Death staring me down through their mask. This probably isn't the outcome they were expecting. Okay, losers. Clearly my trials this time weren't up to snuff. I've already thought of something better for you, Donnie. You can relax while I prepare— uh-oh. It's gonna be hard to relax, but okay. Let's go to my room. I offered without a second thought. I figured it'd be a nice place to chill, far away from this awful morgue at least. You have a room, Ash? It's where I woke up, so that's how I think of it. You're welcome to come too, Scarlet. We can, like, strategize or something. No, thank you. I'll keep investigating on my own. No, Scarlet! Come on! Come on, Scarlet! Scarlet turned to leave, this time giving a smile and a wave before exiting the room. At least she doesn't seem to be mad at me or anything. That's good. Do we still have to strategize? Nah, let's relax. Who knows what Dev's gonna throw at us next? Yeah, I try not to guess ahead of time. It just makes me more anxious. We love Stubbs, we do. And Coma, yes. I'm gonna do a shout out for Stubbs because we've had a shout out for Coma, but here's one for Stubborn Zombie as well. Our dearest Korg. We smile and laugh with each other as we head to the elevator. It feels so nice to make a real friend. Increase bond with Celadon. So this is your room? Yeah, my hospital room. Celadon looks around, approaching one of the empty walls. Right, these rooms are all an illusion. What do you see it as? Is my bed still a bed? Yeah, it's like a dorm room. There are nice paintings on the walls. Paintings? Yeah, of nature and stuff. I remember them from my time in rehab. Celadon has told me a lot of personal stuff in the short time I've known him. I wonder if I should open up more too? I guess I already told him about being in the hospital though. Is there anything else to my life, really? I've had to focus on my health for so long. I don't have many options when it comes to hobbies. Mostly I just play video games. I doubt he's interested in that kind of thing though. He's much older than me, and judging by what he's mentioned so far, he spends his time out in the world talking to people. He was even married, well, divorced now. He's lived a much fuller life than me. What's wrong, Ash? I must have let my sadness show on my face because now he's worried about me. Aww. Okay, we got options. I can tell him nothing, just feeling sad for us, or what was rehab like? Just feeling sad for us. I think I'm going to try that. I was just thinking, you've had all these big life experiences. My own life's kind of empty compared to that. Oh. It's not fair that you're stuck in the afterlife. You should be allowed to go back to living. Ash. You should too. I'm sure your life isn't as empty as you think. It's hard for me to believe that, but I appreciate the thought. Celadon and I take a seat on the bed and continue chatting. I tell him a little about my family. How my mum works in real estate and my dad's an IT technician. Since they both work, I've always been well provided for, but I was left on my own a lot. I always got the feeling they cared more about their jobs than me. It can't be easy having to care for a sick kid all the time though, so I guess I don't blame them. I feel like they only had me because you're kind of expected to have a kid after you get married. I'm not sure either of them were all that excited about being parents. They still took care of me though, even if it felt a little distant. I've always had trouble connecting with both of them. Someone once told me that your relationship with your parents changes a lot once you're an adult and can see them more as a person, but, well, maybe it's just because of my circumstances. The only change in our relationship was that they weren't obligated to care for me as much anymore. They still pay for my health insurance at least. Oh no, we're in America. Oh no. I haven't been completely abandoned. I just haven't heard from either of them in a long time. My IV drips. Alright, it was starting to run low, wasn't it? My IV's gonna run out. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh, that's not good. I open up the cabinets, curious to see if there are any medical supplies stored inside. But every one of them is empty. Wouldn't you need a nurse to help change the IV anyway? I've seen them do it enough times, I just need an extra set of hands. I'm bad with needles, maybe Scarlet can help. What's in this bag anyway? If it's just saline, I'm probably fine without it, but... if it's medication, if it's the real reason I've been feeling so healthy, I really shouldn't risk going without it. Celadon, can you help me search for a refill? Sure, whatever you need, Ash. I'm a little worried that searching for a refill might bring back bad memories for whatever he was in rehab for. Oh no, oh no. We make our way down opposite sides of the hall, checking each door along the way. One of these has to be a supply closet, right? That's what I expected, but it's just been identical room. Oh, big yawn. After identical room. What am I going to do if we can't find a refill? Does it even matter here in the afterlife? If I don't need to eat or sleep, I shouldn't need medicine either, right? But I woke up here with the IV in. It feels important. So we keep searching. But soon we reach the end of the hall. Find anything? Sorry, they're all empty. The closets don't even have hangers in them. Let's try another floor. As we make our way to the elevator, we hear a familiar voice come through the PA system. Why are you making me... Ugh! Ashley and Celadon, you're needed at the front desk, please. Her words are falsely sweet, like a customer service rep faking her way through the day. Maybe the front desk will be a good place to check anyway. His tone is hopeful, but I'm not. We can make a quick stop there anyway. Front desk! Yahoo! While the elevator descends to the lobby, I stare nervously at my IV bag. It drips once, trying to intimidate me. Boo, boo, boo. Scarlet is seated behind the front desk, playing her part as the hospital receptionist. Def leans over the counter, looking like a delinquent giving her a hard time. Well, that is basically what's going on here. Def is the bully giving all of us a hard time. No, justice for Def. Celadon and I walk over to the pair together. I'm worried about my IV. Will it even last through another trial? I should probably mention it before we get sidetracked. Before I get a chance to speak, Death calls out to us. Wow, you guys really came running, masochists. Oh, they made fun of us for following instructions. Scarlet fires back from behind the desk before I can figure out how to respond. Oh, shut up. You'd criticize them if they took their time getting here too. She stands up and walks over to greet us. Listen, Death is plotting something. They haven't left me alone since the previous trial. Sorry you had to put up with that, Miss Scarlet. Yippee! It's Frostbite19. Welcome to the cat family. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Friday. But there's actually something urgent we should talk about. Celadon gestures to me. It's kind of him to give me an opening like this. Something urgent? Oh no, my options are I can be like, it's nothing. I might die. I might be in trouble. See my IV bag? It's so low. Do you have a replacement? We've been looking for one, but haven't had any luck so far. Are there any in the building? There must be, right? Maybe. Maybe? This is a medical emergency, isn't it? I'm not really sure. Mostly I would feel weird without it. Death leans forward, turning to Celadon with a snicker. You want to cancel the trial? Can we just postpone it? No, that's annoying. What is the trial anyway? Ash, we shouldn't start it before we settle your emergency. But I want to know if it's impossible we can forfeit right away. Okay, as long as you're fine with it. Well, I'm not fine with it. I'm going to help you look, Ashley. As Scarlet turns to leave, Death stops her. Are you sure you want to do that, Scarlet? She freezes. Death's planning something after all. Donnie's trial is going to require everyone's participation, including yours. Dun dun dun! And we will find out what happens next time in Return to Ash, which will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock UK time. So, whatever current time it is in your time zone, go backwards like 3 hours and you'll be bang on time for the stream tomorrow, okay? But for now, we are going to raid on out and see what other lovely, lovely people we can go see. Let me have a little check and see if any of our buddies are online. Do 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 do. Diddle 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 do diddle do. Let me see. Who have we got? Diddle 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 do diddle do 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 do. Did I just see? Oh, that might be an option. Let me see. Yeah, let's go raid into Hellhound. Our dearest Hellhound is playing Repo alongside Vexing Sheila, House Mouse, a fellow mouse, and a Mouse Q. Nocti, it's so good. It's done in the Ren'Py engine. And I've been really enjoying this creator's work in general. I want to just binge all of their stuff. Another mouse, yeah, I don't know them very well, but we will find out. We're raiding into Lady Helly the Hellhound. I got that wrong. Okay, it's Lady Helly the Maid Hellhound. That's the problem. Lady Helly the Maid Hellhound. Alright, that is taking off, hopefully. Hey, it's taking off! Raid commands are there if you need them, so you can let them know who sent you. But yeah, Nocti, this is a Ren'Py game by the creator, and they've done some amazing stuff in Ren'Py. Bad End Theater, which we played, maybe 2 weeks back. Same creator. Same engine as well. They're doing amazing, amazing work. And yeah, I love Ren'Py. I want to make a Ren'Py game. I want to follow in Dave's footsteps and actually release a game in it. One day. But it has been a delight to see you all. I hope everyone had a good Friday. I will be back tomorrow for more gaming. But for now, I hope everyone sleeps well. Katie down there for one day. Yeah. I wanna do it. I'll make it happen. But I should probably finish my writing projects before I jump onto new stuff. Oh god, focusing is hard. Focusing is tough, but you know, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. But it has been an absolute delight to see you all. I hope everyone had a good time. Ari, big hugs from me. I'll see you in Scotland again sometime. You better. I'm counting on it. And I will try and find a way to get over to your part of the world. I want to see Denmark. I want to see the Titty Cow Museum. I want to see it. Let's make it happen. Better times will be ahead with nice traveling. Nice traveling good. Good travels. Good skies. Good planes. Vroom vroom. Alright, lovelies. The raid's about to go, so take care of yourselves. I love you so much. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And hey, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe if you like. I'm so I'm such a professional cat. Bye-bye.